I have a lot to discuss with you about tomorrow's video, but first, can you guys help me pick a thumbnail? Which one of these looks better, A or B? The saitama alone with the blood, or the group picture? I think I'm actually gonna go with the group picture, but blood, like people click blood. Let me know in the comments down below. These things are surprisingly super important for YouTube. Like picking the thumbnail is like more important than the video. So I just want your input. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a bunch of screenshots of the episode that's coming out. You guys are so not ready for this, man. Like you guys are not ready for what's coming. It's been 5 years since I've made any sort of like anime war type video. And I'm not like coming back full time. I'm mainly making this, honest to God, I'm mainly making this for the One Punch Man community because I just feel bad for you guys, and myself included. It's like we're starving for content. We got these ninja redraws, we got this bum PV as like our trailer, and people were just upset and sad. So I love the One Punch Man community. I'm part of a lot of anime communities. Obviously, I've been doing YouTube for 11 years, 9 years full time. And so I understand the anime communities very well. And the One Punch Man community, for whatever reason, they are the funniest, the most chill, and seemingly the most intelligent. Like, they don't really get so mad at you when you get things wrong. They just kind of like correct you. For the most part, the Reddit community is totally awesome. I love the guys over there. And so I just wanted to like make something for the community. And that's the primary reason that I'm making it. This is about 12 or 13 minutes long. And it took me about 2 months, maybe 2.5 to make it. And I just want to be fully transparent here. Even though I have it in the description and I have a big disclaimer and everything, please do not call me a good artist, okay? I colored Murata Sensei's work for the most part. Just about every image in here, with the exception of God, is a coloring of Murata's manga, which I'll like upscale and then colorize it, maybe, edit a couple details. But for the most part, this is Murata's work. There was also some animations that when I was looking around for inspirations, and I put those animators' names in the descriptions as well, because I know that was a concern before with Anime War. So I'm trying to be as transparent as I can with you guys up front. Please don't call me a great animator or a great artist. What this stuff really is that I'm making is it's extremely heavy editing with light animation on it. Basically, it's like less than a fan animation, more than AMV. It's like kind of somewhere in the middle. And basically, I'm just using as many resources as I possibly can to like help make this thing a reality, because you're not supposed to be making anime as one person. And so it looks and feels like anime, but it really isn't. Okay, so just let me put that out there before I get a bunch of backlash and everything again, which I certainly will, because without a doubt this video is going mega viral. And so I just wanted to make this video and get that information out there so that people aren't like, oh look, he's tracing again. It's like, dude, I'm just cutting out the characters essentially, maybe recoloring them, and it's a hardcore edit, but I'm not taking credit for it, okay? Like, I don't want any credit, I don't need any credit. I'm not trying to become a professional animator. I do not want that life. And as far as art goes, I prefer to just hire really talented artists, which I've done with Demon Rush, and Pedro, who's helping me continue this for a part 2, he is doing some beautiful double page spreads. So I think if I continue this, honestly, it's going to be in a beautiful manga format, maybe animated manga, with the potential to one day, make some animations for it in the future. So let me just be upfront with that as well. Making this thing reminded me why I quit making these, because like the health issues started to return. So I prefer if we can just build up my Patreon to an amount where I can pay artists to create beautiful art like this and then turn them into videos. And that's really what I'm trying to do. Get the Patreon up high enough that I can hire a team of artists and make beautiful content like this. And Pedro is on board. I mean, take a look at his art, dude. It's insane. So over my 11 years on YouTube, I've also met a ton of artists. I have worked with and hired a ton of artists and animators, like probably over 100. And so I definitely know the talent. I'm actually a very good talent scout. If we can get the Patreon up high enough, I can make all sorts of fan mangas and fan films and everything. And actually, Patreon is a lot better than it used to be. Like when I was making Anime War, I ran a Patreon for a bit, but that was so many years ago. And now, like, it's so well built for a community. There's like a community chat. You can talk to me one-on-one. I can literally upload videos there in case any of them get taken down or whatever. Like, I can put download links. I can do so much stuff on Patreon now. It's surprisingly good. I'm very impressed with Patreon these days. You can literally download like all of my videos, all of Demon Rush, everything, like all the chapters. I can host it on there, and it's super easy for patrons to just download and read it whenever they want. And then you don't get any ads. You get the highest quality because YouTube compresses everything. So hopefully you guys will see this and you'll be like, whoa, and you'll sign up for Patreon so that we can keep making it. So the unfortunate reality is that inflation sucks and we all are feeling it big time. Honestly, if I was just living by myself, I'd probably be okay without a Patreon, but I have a family I have to feed, and it's like inflation has just pretty much obliterated me over the last 2 years. So I'm hoping that I can just get the Patreon up enough to feed my family. Like, dude, I don't live an extravagant lifestyle. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I watch my daughter a lot. I cook and clean a lot. Like, so I don't need a lot of money. I just need enough to like support my family. And if I can make these and make that happen, then that's awesome, because I love this stuff. Like, I make these because I love it. I love bringing the characters to life. I love seeing the reaction videos, which, by the way, guys, please react to this. I would love to see your reactions. So the music is almost all video game music, so you shouldn't have any problems with copyright. And if you're a reactor and you get a copyright on like the visual content ID, you can just email me or hit me up on Twitter and I can whitelist you and get it removed so you can make money off reacting to the video. So I really did this for the community, and I'm hoping that you guys will have some theories. You guys can play around with it, maybe do some animations with the concepts I introduce. And I'm hoping for it to just be really fun. Like, I really didn't need to do this. I just made it to make One Punch Man fans happy, make my OG fans happy, and, give people some content while we're in this One Punch Man drought. And, we're all sick of the redraws and people need some more One Punch Man. They're thirsty as hell. And so this is my way of kind of like keeping the One Punch Man community, keeping their spirits up. And I hope people can see that. So I already commissioned Pedro to do a couple double page spreads for episode 2. And so I will release those like literally the second that this video premieres. I'll put those up on the Patreon so you can see. Man, like Pedro is insane, dude. Like, he is insane. So there'll be like a little like teaser for episode 2 on the Patreon the day this comes out. And I hope you guys will sign up. I hope you guys appreciate this. And I hope you don't call me the best animator, because that like really triggers people, and it's not true. It's actually like, so let me talk about that a little bit. So back in the day when I was making Anime War, like 2016, when I first like started doing YouTube full time, I got heavily criticized. I remember this one video, this guy, Just a Robot, and he made a video like Mastar Media doesn't understand animation. And it really pissed me off, because like people were content farming me endlessly. Like, I was just a really easy target for everyone to content farm. I didn't know how to defend myself like I do today. And to be honest, like the robot guy was kind of right. Like, I didn't really understand animation back then, and I should have never called them fan animations, because they're really not. They're more like fan edits, like very heavy edits. And even though I used to stream it and people would take my streams and be like, aha, I caught you, it's like, dude, I'm streaming it because I'm transparent about it. I just didn't know how to explain like why. And I guess I'm doing that now. Maybe I should have done this earlier, but at the same time, I really didn't know how to explain myself. And every time I open my mouth, I seem to get into trouble because of it. So I'm making this video today as kind of like the 8 Mile, give them everything up front so they have nothing to pick on afterwards. And I'm trying to be as fully transparent as I can about it, because I think ultimately what irritated people the most was that I was calling it my fan animation, and I should have never said that, which is true. I should have never called it my animation, because it's not. It is more of an edit, and the terminology is important, especially in this community. So there you have it, guys. I hope that gives you some peace of mind. Regardless, it's going to feel amazing to watch this. You're going to want to watch it like 1,000 times over. You're going to love it. It's going to make the community go nuts. And I'm happy to make this video preemptively. So if people start their drama again, at least you have some talking points and proof that I'm open about this and I'm not claiming it's all mine, etc. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the big release. It's at noon, the big premiere. I'm super excited. I'm going to watch it on my TV in 4K. I'm crazy pumped to watch it with you guys. I'm crazy pumped to see the reactions, and I'll see you tomorrow.